Peterson, do you have any comments on the Nazi presence at your protest?
Yeah, I don't like Nazis.
I'm a young man. I'd like to be improved, please.
Yeah?
I want to stop being a pathetic weasel.
Yeah, that would be good.
Despite effort, I couldn't become the person I was so desperate to become. And then I found Jordan.
Jordan Peterson.
Dr. Jordan Peterson.
Dr. Jordan Peterson, thank you very much.
And his unfiltered words pulled me from my darkest moment just in time. Now my life is in my hands once again, and I've built a career and a life I'm proud of. We may never meet, but you've saved my life, and my children still have their father because of you.
When I was 25 or so, I probably weighed about 138 pounds. I smoked like a pack of cigarettes a day. I drank tremendous amount of alcohol. I was from northern Alberta, this rough little town up in northern Alberta called Fairview, and there were long winters there, and my friends were heavy drinkers, and most of them dropped out of school by the time they were 15 or 16, went off to work on the oil rig. And so I had a lot of bad habits, let's say. One of the things you do with people who are struggling is you make the simple even simpler, because then they can get a toehold. That's true when you're learning anything new. It's like you'll feel like an imposter, you'll feel like a fool because you are, and you'll think, I'll never get there, and the destination might look very distant, but if you take a sufficiently small first step and get the ball rolling, you can be cruising along at a pretty good rate, generally faster than you'll think. Develop a vision of what your life could be like if it was worth living, despite all its suffering. It's like, what would you need so that you would be happy to be alive? You take care of yourself, you take care of your intimate partner, you take care of your damn family, you don't run off, you take care of your community, you rescue the wisdom from the past, you stand up straight, and you be courageous despite the fact that life is tragic and tainted by malevolence. One way to increase the probability that things will unfold for you properly is to not lie. Just stop lying, period. Stop saying things you believe to be untrue. Stop doing things you know to be wrong. Just start with that. You'll get closer and closer to the truth, and the truth is the adventure of life. That's the advantage to the truth. You have the world on your side.
What is it that you think that people are hungry for? They want to hear from you.
They're hungry for a discussion of the relationship between responsibility and you. We haven't had that discussion in our culture for 50 years. We've concentrated on rights and privileges.
How are you doing?
Good. I still have a lot of pain, so that's annoying, but not anywhere near as much as I did have when I was really sick. I'd say typically, you're going to know 1,000 people in your life, well enough to have an impact on them. Okay, and each of those 1,000 people is going to know 1,000 people. So you're one step from 1,000,000 and 2 steps from 1,000,000,000. And we are networked, technically. That's how human interactions work. And so when you do something that you shouldn't do, it's worse than you think. And when you do something that you should do, it's better than you think.
Let's end it with that.
All right.
All right, Jordan. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Hey, Joe.
Always
Good
a pleasure.
to see you again, man.
Good to see you always.
Yeah.